touched millions of children throughout multiple generations, inspiring creative play, unity, and love. Today, the love continues for the old and the new. Welcome to the Purple Rain Podcast, hosted by TheBestBarneyFan 2, Hedge on Stage, Terrific Tributes, and Malakai Finch. Disclaimer, this podcast has no affiliation with Mattel Incorporated. Produced by Moonlight Paradise Entertainment.
I just watched the worst way to make a burger ever in history. And now I'm upset that I've wasted that 1 minute that it took us to come on here. But what's up, guys?
Welcome to the Purple Rain Podcast.
I'm sorry. It had to be said.
Oh my God. Welcome back
Purple
to
Rain.
the Purple Rain Podcast.
More like
We're back. It has been like well over a month since we've done one of these. We've taken a well-deserved break, I would say.
Unintentional.
Have you guys been? Honestly, yeah. I feel like we need to take a step back from Barney.
Yeah.
if Barney does nothing, we need to step away. It's too much.
How have your lives been since we've had our last episode?
Chaotic.
Okay.
Yeah,
Chaotic.
to say the least.
Yeah. Our new season of Mr. K's Clubhouse premieres on Friday, this coming Friday, November 7th.
I was just about to mention that. Yeah, so if you want to, take the floor and talk about that,
Yeah, that's it.
or not.
Starts on Friday. The first episode of season 4 will premiere with new videos coming every single week. Not full episodes every week, but new videos every week starting tomorrow and then continuing on well into like this time next year. So there's a lot of new content that we have aside from the 10 new episodes. So yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing that new stuff, Mr. K's Clubhouse premieres on Friday, November 7th. So it's been a lot of that for me, working on that type of stuff.
Karan gave me and Malakai a sneak peek at the first episode prior to it being like fully finished, and I will say the new format of the show is absolutely amazing. But again, check that out this Friday. But we're back. It is I, Terrific Tributes, as well as Karan, aka Mr. K's Clubhouse. Hedge on Stage to my almost at bottom.
To my bottom.
To my bottom. Oh,
and we have a familiar face back with us. Of course, he hopped on when we first kind of started this whole podcast thing, talking about his, creations in terms of like recreating screen accurate studio dolls. And he has something else that he's built that he shared over this past week that we are going to probably talk about at length. Probably be the topic of discussion tonight, as well as a couple other things. But without further ado, Orian is back.
Yeah.
Hey, how you been, man?
Going? I'm good. How are you?
we're good, Orion. Thank you for asking. It's weird that you would ask, how are we doing? And then Kayla not respond.
No response.
But we're good. We're good.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, so yes, fine.
Now we're getting
for those in the chat, if you have any questions for Orion, please feel free to ask. But without further ado, Orion, if you would like to discuss your most recent creation, the floor is yours.
No.
All right, well, that's
all right. So good night, everybody.
podcast. See you next time. See you in 2 months.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's see. Where should I even start? Well, so as far as many of you guys have noticed, I recently posted about my newest creation, which is my Barney version 3 costume based on the 1994 costume. And it, very wonderful, very wonderful. I'm very proud of it. It is the most sturdiest, most well-built, most functional suit I have built of the 3. and I'm very proud of it. It was quite a learning experience, and I'm really proud of the final result, and I'm excited to hope he will last longer than a year this time.
I remember I nearly jumped out of my seat when I saw it blink. I was like,
yeah, it was
reached peak.
Yeah, I absolutely loved that I was able to get that to work. You have to understand that eye mechanism in general delayed the suit's production by months because I kept having to go back and forth, adjusting things, reprinting things, putting stuff back together, taking it apart, putting it back together to get that thing to work right. And yeah, it took 7 tries, but I finally managed to get that blink to work the way it's supposed to.
Would you say that was the most difficult part of building this specific suit, or was there a more challenging piece to it?
I mean, I wouldn't say that was the most difficult. I would say that was actually probably just the most tedious thing. Because I mean, besides, yeah, I mean, it was very tedious, not difficult. I would say the most difficult part was probably was trying to make this thing flexible without it looking bad, because I actually had to switch out the legs once because all these little in order to make his legs flexible, there's this little diamond pattern carved into his legs to make it flexible. And the first time around, I accidentally made those divots too big. So I noticed that when I was trying to fabricate him, I realized that when he flexed his leg, you clearly could see the diamond pattern in his leg. And I was like, oh, no, I can't make that work. I tried to camouflage it with another layer of fabric. That wasn't working either. So I just quickly made a new set of legs and made them smaller, and it worked out. So, yeah.
Cool.
So
cool.
how did you pattern the design in terms of like a screen accurate 1-for-1 representation? Because at first glance, I thought you kind of had rebuilt the Rock with Barney like season 1 and 2 suit, but as you mentioned, it was more like based off the 94 era.
It's based more on the 1994, but I think because of the eyes, he kind of comes off looking more like the season 1 and 2 suit, because since they're so sunken in, it puts that little shadow around the eyes.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, we don't.
Rest in peace, Matt Vogel.
Yeah.
I think I finally got tired of him.
I'm sorry. He's just sleeping. He's just sleeping. Aren't you, Kermit? Yeah.
He's taking the meanest yawn.
Yeah. Normally his head's thrown back just so he doesn't look like he's just. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Just. Okay, where were we?
The dead body on the floor.
I know there's 2 bodies on the floor right now. So anyway, yeah, the eyes are really sunken in, and makes him look more like season 1 Barney. But I think it's a nice mix. Either way, it looks nice. But maybe further, I've already seen some comments that say like, oh, the eyes are a little too sunken in. I'm like, I know. It's a burden that burns my soul a little bit, and the amount of work it would take to take those back out and adjust them again to bring them further out would require taking off his entire face, and in order to access the screws, because there's a screw on the very top of his head and there's a screw on his nose, and that one is the hard one to get to because it's right in the middle of the fabric. The top one, I just have to undo the seam on top of his head and I can easily unscrew it. But the one on the nose, I would actually require me to unscrew it from his, take off the face and redo it, which I assume is why Mattel took so long to fix their Barney, because I assume the screw is in the same place. It would require like just taking off all that fabric to access the screw.
I would probably say so because we know that Scotland.
That.
I don't remember. Okay, never mind.
Scotland.
Skaloon.
Yeah, that's how you called it the first time. Yes.
We know that Scotland is still like in charge of like their special events sort of thing. Like anytime Barney has to make an appearance anywhere, like they're in charge of that. But I don't know if they're like in charge of like the maintenance care of the suit. So I'm assuming that's what you did, like how you described, like, okay, they kind of figured out like, okay, how do we like kind of refurbish the eyes and, you know, kind of readjust the jaw a little bit. They posted a picture, I want to say last week in preparation for the World Series, and it looks better. They actually kind of shaded in his ankles to kind of have that connect the ankles feel, and it looks like flawless.
Yeah.
Is that something you would think about doing? Like connecting
What,
just
trying
the ankles?
Like trying to blend in the ankles to the feet?
Yeah.
I mean, for photos, I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about Photoshop, so I mean, I guess if I knew someone who could do it, I mean, yeah, if I wanted to go out and do a whole photo shoot with Barney, then yeah, I probably would blend in the ankles, but I probably would send the photos to someone who actually knows Photoshop to do that.
Well, I think.
But I mean, if you're building like a brand new suit.
Oh, I was real. Oh no, actually, honestly, no. I actually would keep them separate. That's just a personal. I personally was never a fan of the connected ankles for Barney.
Interesting.
There was, I don't know, there was like, I guess when the structure of his feet is just, when his toes, it's just, there's something weird about the transition from his toes to the rest of his foot that, to me, the connected ankle just makes it look weird, because then his skin looks really wrinkly a little bit, like towards the foot. And
there's always something about it that I didn't like either. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was just because it was different, but like something about it just never really felt right.
I think it's because for so long his ankles were kind of more flared out on those costumes. So when they connected it, you had to slim down the ankles to connect to the foot.
Mm. Yeah,
so I think
to me it's akin to if Barney just had to change costume wise to where now the soles of his feet were purple as opposed to the black that they normally are. I wouldn't like that either, just because like it's been there so long that just is Barney. Like it doesn't even really need to be explained. It's just like that's just what it is.
Yeah,
I feel like because like when you're a kid, you just don't notice it. You're just like watching the show. But with parents or like degraders that kind of criticize the series, they're looking at those and be like, okay, now I can see how they kind of get a guy inside there. There's the scene that he comes from, and that's why the feet are separate from the ankles. Yeah, I would, in my opinion, when it's like done correctly, like you said, in like promo shots and marketing and whatnot, it looks fine. In some regard, like when they first did it in like season 12, it looked like he was wearing like a purple pair of jeans.
Yeah.
Well, season 12 was weird because the ankles were connected, but the foot wasn't. Like the ankles were connected, but right in front of, like right behind the toes, that wasn't connected to everything else. So that just looked weird. Yeah. I think season 13, when they made it one whole thing, it made more sense. I think they were always going to get there eventually. It just took them forever to do it.
Almost 20 years, they finally figured it out.
I think it was always going to go that route regardless.
They figured it out.
Could you imagine connected ankles on the backyard gang suits?
Wasn't it one of our streams where we were looking at, it was footage from the park era, and I think Carrie went to do a bell kick, and you could see like what was it, like his leg? You could see like his leg and the foot, like
you saw his foot come out from the bottom.
Well, yeah, that's what happened with the connected ankles one. But before that, before they did that, I think because he's probably so tall, when he jumped, you could literally see the whiteness of his leg, like very quickly because it raises up when he jumps and all that. I don't know.
I blame the editing department on that.
Well, I think it's just the fact that when they went in-house, they stopped building the feet as a boot, like how they did with Joyner, at least with the 94 suit like we saw. So if he jumped, you still had purple there. They stopped doing that and just kept it basically like a shoe. So it's like, yeah, you're going to see this guy's leg or whatever if he jumps a certain way in the suit. So I don't know. I like the connected ankles. I think it took too long to finally get it there.
There was a behind the scenes photo of like a rehearsal for one of like the first couple episodes of season 13, and it was Carrie out of the costume. Usually they would like wear the feet or whatever while doing rehearsals, but he was wearing like the soles that were glued to his shoes.
Yeah, because everything else just fit.
Yeah, you kind of saw like when they finally connected them, you saw like the feet were kind of overlapping, so it would hide like the black soles.
I think it was probably just like it is with in between the legs when they close them in, like probably Velcro around. So the suit would fit over the shoe and everything and the sole, and then just kind of Velcro attached. So you can tell that it's just overlapping another piece of fabric or some type of
interesting. It's an interesting way of going about it. One thing I've been thinking about a lot watching your videos in the costume is the acting, because to me, I think that very much illustrates the biggest difference there is when it comes to how a suit looks and how it's being acted. Because I would watch them back and imagining what it would be like if Mattel had your costume, but it was still the same person inside that they had for their promotional stuff. It wouldn't be the same at all. Like regardless of like the blinking and how it's constructed, it would be so different. And then one thing you did that is hard to really explain that made me feel home with Barney, and I don't even know if you realized it or not, is David Joyner will always do this thing in photos, and even just when he's like stationary as Barney, where the arms will be out and they'll just be kind of like that, but they'll be positioned in a very specific way to where a lot of other costume performers as Barney will either have, I'm trying to think, what would Carrie do? Carrie all the time would just have his arms down, just like that. Or the Mattel person will have the arms kind of like resting in front like this. But David Joyner always had the arms out and moving in some way to let you know that Barney's alive. Like he's not just like standing there. And you did that a lot in your videos, and I really like resonated with that, because like a lot of people don't really get that, and that's like a really niche thing when it comes to David's performance as Barney.
Yeah, no, that was very much on purpose. It was kind of there's things I've noticed from the show itself, but then it's going back to even the old videos that I did with the first Barney. That I realized, there's stuff I didn't do, there's stuff I realized I could have done better. And one thing I definitely realized, and I feel like I didn't know why he did back then, why he did in the show, but it made more sense to me this time that when you don't move your wrists, his arms just look really stiff. I mean, when you only have one, axes of movement, you really got to utilize everything and whatnot. And I've noticed with a lot of costume performers, like even something as simple as a wave, I've seen people that when they wave, they're waving just with the elbow. They're not moving the wrist. And that makes it look really stiff. It makes him look like a costume. You want Barney that even though he is a costume, you want him to feel like a creature, like a character. So when we wave, we're not doing this. We actually, even if we have our arm up like this, we're not moving our shoulders. We're still moving with just the elbow, but we are moving our wrists. And I think that's important. Even if your arm's to your side, you still got a wrist to move. Right. And I think that's really important between a costume and a character. So I definitely, even just at rest, I do flare out the wrists a little bit just to make it feel that much more alive.
Especially as a costume character speaking to children. you have to be over animated with everything, every movement, every hand, every like we Halloween this year, we went trick or treating. We just stood outside our house, and I was the Yellow Ranger, and actually I used the Barney bag as our like candy thing. People just reach in and get it. Like waving at kids, especially far away, you have to like really like move your hand. You can't just like stand there. And with Barney, even doing artwork, I'll want to draw Barney doing different things or just have artwork. And it's so hard. Barney's the one character that's so hard to do anything with because of his design. You can't really do much of anything unless you like over exaggerate, give him elbows and stuff like that, which I don't normally do. But like a lot of his movements are either just boom, boom, or holding something. Like he can't do a whole lot. So it really you really do have to like bend the limits of your imagination to figure out how to get him to move in ways that make sense.
Yeah.
To your guys' point, I remember Josh Martin, he kind of revealed that while everybody makes fun of Barney for like, having like tiny T-Rex, arms and whatnot, they always say there's like a giant bit of space like inside the suit. So really, you're essentially performing him from here.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why, like, I kind of we make fun of Carrie, but I can see why, like, it gets tiring when you're having like to hold up your arms and whatnot to have like a little bit more personality and expression like that. Whereas with Joyner, he's obviously like athletically built, or a little bit more athletically built than he is, so you can see the intensity he can manage and whatnot. So, and as much as we make fun of like him and Maurice Scott and all the other like people who haven't really performed well on him like on screen, you do have to applaud like how they're able to like stay in there, and also like keep their motions as big as as they possibly can, like you guys said.
So you're saying that when they're in the suit, they have their arms out here, like that?
Yeah. So he said there's at least this much space between
like
you as a person and in the costume.
Yeah, thank you, Hedge. Yes, like because their arms are actually fully extended. The suit is built to look like the arms are shorter, but them being inside it, their arms are fully out.
So there's like a gap in between.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Which I feel like I bring this up from time to time, but that one season 2 episode of Barney and Friends, the Who's Who in the Forest, where Barney does the whole, the bears thing, that infamous scene where you can see David Joyner's elbows come out of the suit. It's just like, I feel like that's a really good example of what that probably looks like when you kind of stretch to get to that area.
For sure. There were some comments that had questions. Jalen says,
"Oh, hey Malakai."
What am I?
Hello. I would have said hi. I just didn't want to be rude.
Like, nobody acknowledges. Everyone's like, "Yeah, all right, moving on."
What is he doing here?
I felt like I thought he'd be mad if I said hi.
No.
Somebody even said, "Oh, hello."
Hello there.
Well, as you guys can see, the question: what is the plan with these suits you're building? If you haven't revealed the plan already, if there is a plan.
Okay, there is a plan. A great plan, a good plan. It's a very good plan. But it's okay, so the plan is not like 100% concrete, but there are plans to it's weird. It's hard to explain this one because the plans is to go big. As far as big as one person can, as being a one-man film crew. So the thing is, I can't reveal everything because actually this stuff I actually really do want there to be like a genuine surprise. But I think the goal is to start small, kind of like how I originally started, and then gradually get bigger because there's actually a lot of things I want to do, but it requires a lot of coordination because this is actually going to involve this is the one part I actually do want to explain this part is that I think a big part, and I saw a comment like this, that Barney needs friends because he feels lost without them. Like And I actually do kind of agree with that. It's like there's only so much you can do with the one character. And so I feel like, for a show called Barney and Friends, I was like, well, yeah, I guess if you were going to do Barney, it's like, it should still feel like Barney and Friends. So I do plan on actually trying to bring people in, but not physically, because I don't actually have contacts like that. But I thought there's a really interesting way that I want to do this. It's going to require a lot of coordination, but it's to actually bring people from online, and actually directing them through a computer to actually bring them into the scene without them actually physically being there. And I think they'll add a whole different dimension to what I've been doing, and to really make the grand scheme of things like a lot grander, to where Barney actually has people to interact with, and fans like you guys actually could have a chance to interact with him, even if you're not physically there. But it will be great to actually have Barney and Friends feel like Barney and Friends. And I have a lot planned with props and sets, and I have a very creative way how I want to do it. And I don't want to I'll keep that one for later, but there is plans to actually really try to do something that I think that the fan community will really enjoy, and will really feel like, Mattel should really step up their game with what I'm planning to do.
Cool.
And I think really try to make it feel like Barney.
Nice, man.
Last
Since you're
thing here.
Oh, go ahead, Kaylin.
Oh, okay. So, Andrew, over the years, aside from building like suits and replica dolls and whatnot, he's also built like props. So he built like an animatronic Twinkin. He built
I remember
props, blanket, stuff like that. Would that be something you'd be interested in like doing? Like, say you want to build like Twinkin's egg, or I don't know, like a miniature of the schoolyard or something like that.
Yeah, no. Well, okay. Well, I guess if you didn't know, I actually did work on that Twinkin.
Mm-hmm.
I did work on that
Yeah.
Twinkin. I sculpted the base that Andrew had built on top of.
Yep.
So I sculpted that for him. I broke it down into pieces and sent him the files, so that way he could make it into a mold, which he then cast in a polyurethane foam, and then pull the motors and servos in it. So yeah, that was really fun. So I've always had interest in doing props and whatnot. I actually, when I've been doing the dolls and everything for so long, I was like, yeah, I want to branch out to doing more like little mini projects, like one I've been dying to do actually, and I think I have the materials somewhere up there. But I wanted to build a Barney bag replica. And I have a plan on how I want to do that, especially with having to get the pattern onto the bag. But yeah, I've been wanting to do stuff like that. And then I do have like miniatures and whatnot that I will be building, which will be a part of the videos at some point. But yeah, I have interest in doing that for the sake of making all these videos and pictures and all that, like photo shoots and whatnot, just making them as interesting as I can for people's enjoyment.
Nice, man. Since your suit, I believe you said, is like it's currently not in your room, do you have any like pictures and things that you can show for people who's here on this live who might not have seen your videos yet, or pictures of this?
No, I do not. Unfortunately, I should have came more prepared. Dang. No, unfortunately, I did not.
Let's see.
Actually, I did. Normally, I did with the first dude, is I took a picture with him so that way I could show it off, because I actually printed him out. But I haven't done that with this one yet.
Cool. No worries. Let's see. Someone asked, did you show off the suit on Halloween this year?
For like a split second, yes. He was in the garage, and I had to open the garage to get some stuff out. So there actually was a few people who actually did walk by and see him in his cowboy costume, just
Mhm.
staring out into the world. And the kids that did show up were actually really happy, and it's just like one kid scared the crap out of me because I wasn't looking, and I just like, Mom, it's Barney, it's Barney, and I was like, oh jeez, I gotta close the garage.
Yeah, man, you're better than me. I would have been out all up and down the street.
Me too.
There'd have been no question about it. Yeah.
I was hesitant to ever bring him out because like I'm always so worried that like, oh my god, what if he actually like draws up a crowd? I'm all like, I don't know how I would get myself out of that situation.
You're
like, if
I get it.
That's what I
need to like, if like I
That
want,
would be
I've thought about possibly bringing him to like a convention or something one day. Maybe if Bob West ever came to my city at a convention, I was like, oh, I kind of actually would want to bring Barney out there to go interact with Bob. But I'm like, if I did that, yeah, it would be.
Yeah,
and
that would be so cool because that would be the closest thing we would get to like a reunion.
Yeah.
Because we
So,
know
I mean,
Mattel's not
if
like
we should,
flying that costume out like to see the original voice. You know what I mean? That would
Yeah.
make like so many headlines, but they're so allergic to money and marketing and PR.
yeah, no. If I was to do it, I'd be up for doing it, but I would need like handlers to help me because for one, just transporting the big guy is going to be, you know, a task, you know, a huge task in its own. But then there's like actually getting in it, you know, getting set up and actually making it into the convention without drawing too much attention to myself, you know, and then just leaving and all that. So I mean, if the crowd shows up, I mean, you know, I need people to be able to like, you know, cut people off, you know, because I'm not gonna try to talk to them like in my real voice. Like as Barney, it's like Barney's gonna want to keep going. So you kind of need people on the side to kind of be like, okay, that's enough. Anyway. So I mean, if the opportunity shows up, I definitely would consider it if I can find some people to help me out there on that. And
Gotta get you a Wrangler.
a Wrangler, yes. A Wrangler would be nice in general because getting in and out of that suit is so challenging. Mainly getting in. It's actually I've gotten pretty good about getting out of it, but getting in is definitely a hassle and it hurts every time. Because the way I did it, the way I actually get in is how you typically would get in. You know, you get in through the legs and whatnot. And so what I do is he doesn't hang. You know, like all the official suits would normally hang from a stand of sorts. You know, normally you just climb inside, and from the last person you guys who had worn the suit, you know, he just lifts the suit up so they can unhook it.
Yeah.
I don't have that courtesy. So instead, I actually just lay him down onto the couch or a table and whatnot. And I take the stand out and then I crawl up inside. But what I do differently than what I do with the first suit is, you know, besides now I can actually put the feet on first, is I actually sit his rib cage on top of my back. And there's just enough space to where I can kind of like bend over, and I have my head in his stomach and my butt in his butt, and so I can actually reach down, so I can reach down and actually like get the zippers for the legs and get them pulled up as much as I can. And then once I finally get myself, strapped in correctly, then I can lift him back up and put him, get myself situated correctly. And it's quite a heavy costume, and it literally just sits on my neck at some point. So it's you can only squat in that thing for so long before you get tired. You have to kind of like stand back up to like kind of let your legs rest for a second and then keep going. But I mean, so far I've gotten actually quite efficient about getting in and out of that thing now, to where it used to take me like almost 20 minutes to get in the original suit. Now I've gotten it down to like 6 minutes. It's not bad. I've managed to cut it more than half. So, it's always nice to be efficient.
Cool.
Cool.
Unfortunately, we didn't. I think Karani showed some photos earlier, but if you haven't seen it, please do yourself a favor and go to Orion's Instagram where he has posted the new suit there. Can you tell everybody your Instagram handle?
Oh, my Instagram handle is Orian Dagger. That is ORIAN capital DAGGER. Orian Dagger.
Awesome. Cool. So go ahead and go to Instagram if you have it and look it up on there, or I think you can like Google like your name.
You could actually you can even find it on YouTube. You find them on YouTube. There's somebody has uploaded my videos onto YouTube. They're just asking like, "Oh, I just want to do it for support." And I was like, "Well, I don't have a YouTube channel, so go ahead." So if you just look up Orian Dagger Barney, you can find him on there. It was uploaded by someone called Kendrick Rupp.
Let's see. I'm going to try to pull it up.
Go to website you.
Let's see.
Go to website you.
Oh yeah.
They put what inside you?
Brought to you by Etsy.
Yo,
Etsy. It's finger looking good.
nah. Popeyes, you're looking good.
Of course.
Love that chicken from Popeye.
Love them
Don't
items from
fail.
Etsy.
Stereotype. It's
Don't
making us
fail.
look bad.
Love that shit.
Anyway,
Here, I have the
so
video
yeah, moving on.
fast.
Yeah, sure.
Ooh,
I'll copyright this for no reason.
Copyright
Just
9-story
Green
island.
Pepper's on me again.
Shout out to them.
Matt ate this music down. I ain't.
Oh boy, oh boy! Hello, everybody! I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, it's so good to see you! Welcome to the backyard. I had a feeling I'd be seeing you here eventually. Oh, we're gonna have so much fun now that you're here, and that makes me really happy. In fact, it makes me so happy that I want to show it. Come on, sing along if you know the words. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Now let's stamp our feet. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. Now let's shout hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray! Hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray! Hooray! If you're happy
My
and
eyes going to work.
Those eyes, yeah.
Love that.
you're happy and you know it, shout hooray! Hooray! And now let's do all three. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Hooray! If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Hooray! If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If
I
you're
just imagine the neighbors on the other side of the fence just
I have been, there's, I literally have neighbors right across the street that their windows are elevated, so they could have actually seen me.
a lot of fun, and I can't wait to have lots more fun. Thanks
I
for
got
coming.
sad he didn't sing
I'll
that
see you
song.
real soon.
Ooh.
Hey, look, it's a little hedge.
me.
What was that?
It's a
That's me.
little
didn't notice
hedge
that.
cameo. It's a little hedge
I
cameo.
didn't know that. I didn't notice that. Oh my goodness. That's me.
That
Oh my God.
that whole video was such. I had to make this on such a time crunch. I was like, I had the whole Halloween thing I was trying to do. Like it, filming that first video was quite an experience, and it had so many technical difficulties that actually made it into the final cut. Like I had to film this video 8 times, and I got so tired like towards the end, which I feel like, at least to me, it feels very evident that I was getting tired. But I really try to put my best effort into that.
That is commitment.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
I was like seeing a mix of like every era in that video, like from the suit itself to like it was just a lot going on. I loved it though, like a lot going on in a good way. Like I was even saying, the score was like I was hearing the beginning era, and then I was hearing some stuff from the later era too. Like the score was like it was a lot going on, but I liked it.
Yeah, no, the music was composed by Matt Goldstein. So he's done really good work. He's been super helpful in all this. So all the music you hear in that comes from him. So
awesome.
even the Happy You Know It, all the score in the background, that was all him. So I mean, I really appreciate what he's been doing, and yeah, we're really excited to really keep this going. So, which I see he's here. So thank you, Matt, for all your hard work. I really appreciate it.
Awesome.
For
Awesome.
sure.
Well, switching sides here from one iteration of Barney to the other. So tonight at 2 for me, Monday morning for I guess everybody else on the West Coast, we were getting the final 12 episodes of Barney's World. Of season 1, presumably. Yeah, so I had the episode title lists and descriptions. I'm not going to read them all, but it's the typical like somebody has a problem, Barney's going to make a situation to fix the whole entire problem. Yada 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 yada. We know what it is now. Cartoonito just straight up doesn't care. They like over the past month they've been like just posting like new clips from these upcoming episodes and whatnot. I'll just go ahead and spoil this. In the very last episode, they basically confirmed that one of the park squirrels is named Scooter. Now, he doesn't talk. He doesn't wear a vest. He's not funny. It's just a random squirrel. Why did they put it in there? Who knows?
He's not funny.
He doesn't wear a vest. He's not funny.
He's got no money. He's got no job, no car, no nothing.
Broke. No girl.
He doesn't. The dude is a squatter. He needs to get out.
Yeah. So, we've been kind of I've been up and down with the series as of late. If you want to kind of go around and like give your like final thoughts. I know Hedge, you don't watch it at all. Malakai, you have kids. You watch it. Karan, you kind of watch it on and off. I've watched almost every single episode because I've just been like whatever.
I've not seen an episode past episode 20. I have no idea what's going on.
Okay, well then you basically watched the whole series. So
yeah, one episode you know what's going on, which is nothing.
Yeah. There was a in the most recent batch of episodes, they did another nighttime episode, and I swear it takes Barney like half the entire episode to show up. Mm-hmm.
That's so weird.
Like at a 6-minute mark, they finally go, "Oh, I know someone." I'm like, "Yeah, me too." The star of the show, and he's barely in it.
Crazy work.
It reminds me of like those Michael Bay Transformers movies, where Optimus Prime is all over the posters, but yet he has like
he's like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Kill them all.
And no purpose whatsoever.
Like make Bumblebee the poster child at that point.
Yeah, I think I think for me, I'm just like, it is what it is. I guess if the kids like it, then Because I mean, when I turn it on for my students, they're like I say it every time. They're glued to the TV. They'll sit and watch Barney's World before they watch live action. But again, I think that's just what they're used to. They're used to cartoons.
And that's what we have to remember, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, while we don't like how lazy it is, or how just it can get sometimes, at the end of the day, it's not for us. Even though they try to implement things to make it remind us of what came before, it's totally not for us.
Yeah.
And I hate it for a whole other reason. I hate it just because it's terrible media for kids. There's nothing real actually good about it. It's cookie cutter children's television like everything else today. And
nothing actually good about it?
Not really. Not when you're not if you're going to pretend that it's educational. No, there isn't.
Okay. I can get with that.
So I don't hate it that because it's so different from being Barney. I hate it because it's just lazy like everything else today.
Mm-hmm.
I did see a comment where somebody was like, "It's an okay show. You just don't learn anything."
Yeah. It's just like a lot of playing and problem solving.
Which is what children's media is today.
Which I've always said, like, life lessons are just as important as like educational lessons. But that's been the foundation of the franchise from the beginning.
Oh, get that out of here. We don't got one of those. Well, it's even like last week I tried to put on Halloween party for the kids. And they were so mad. They were like, well, put on the Barney's World Halloween. I was like, there isn't one.
There isn't one. The closest thing they have to like a holiday episode is that Grateful episode, which you can kind of put into the vein of like a Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And then the Valentine's Day one, which they released well after the holiday.
Yeah.
I have something to say about Barney's World.
Before you do, has anyone noticed that any Walmart that they've like straight up removed the display?
Yes,
I actually haven't.
Which it was bound to happen.
Mine still has it.
Some still have it.
The ones in my area still have it.
Okay.
Some still have it. And I know at one I went to because I was a Power Ranger for Halloween, so I went to get me and my son went to get a blaster toy from the Power Ranger section, and they took the display down. They just had it all on the shelf. But then I went to another Walmart, and they still had the display up. So I guess they're like starting to take them down.
Which it was bound to happen anyway.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm not saying like they should have kept it forever, but both Walmarts in my area, it's just like in between like the Thomas and like just basically the Fisher Price stuff where it belongs.
My Walmart. I was gonna say my Walmart finally took down they have the section still there, but the big Barney cutout is gone. And I know Walmart's usually they'll have like kind of where the bed sheets and stuff will be. There's like a row where they have these big stuffed animal pillows of different characters like Sonic and SpongeBob. They put all of these in that. So they're not in the Barney section anymore. They're just with the rest of the whatever pillows. So that's how I knew it. They're
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. The Barney toys are so my Walmart is so ghetto. They're so scattered everywhere. Like I remember one day I was in the
home improvement department.
Bro, and it be the one that hit that. I be seeing those big Barneys everywhere because they don't belong. Like a kid's walking with them for the longest time, and then mom's like, "No, you're not getting that."
Mom said no.
Bro, I be seeing.
They put one in the freezer aisle, like
Bro,
in the fridge.
What? Yo, I was getting some chips, so I'm in the food aisle, and it was one balled up and stuffed under the.
What is you doing here?
And then I will say I'm starting to notice the vehicles and stuff more. So like I saw the little drag vehicle that you sit on and you kind of use your feet, the little Barney's World thing, and I saw the.
We're gonna talk about that later.
Bet I saw the skates too in Walmart not that long ago.
Yeah, there are some new things.
There's like Barney's World skates, I think.
You saw them in your Walmart?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's a pair of skates, and the only thing I haven't seen new was that potty, the potty training potty. I haven't seen that.
The Barney's World toilet.
Yeah, that.
The jokes just write themselves. Yeah, so there are some new stuff coming out. As you know, we mentioned the skates. There's a scooter coming out. There's you know, the potty trainer and the little tykes sort of thing, which doesn't look terrible. Honestly, the front part of the car has him like popping out like a 3D sort of thing. So yeah, but like both of my Walmarts, they straight up
What
the
is
display.
he laughing
What is
at?
That's so
happening?
funny.
What are you
Yeah.
laughing at?
I'm sorry. I'm
He's
sorry.
falling out, bro.
I thought I
You can-
heard someone
you can
like
hear
silently
him
try to.
go,
I'm just thinking of the Barney's World toilet and so many jokes just went in my head.
I want to get it because I have a lot of kids that aren't potty trained. So maybe I tell them they can use take a poop inside of Barney's. Then maybe they'll.
Yo,
Fit all your Barney's World episodes inside.
DVDs.
I don't know. The way my mom told me, the way that I was potty trained was they put me in Barney underwear and they made me run around the house in only the underwear. My mom told me that if I used the bathroom myself, then I was going to kill Barney. You're
gonna make Barney develop sepsis and die.
Oh my god.
Let's take a poop with Barney.
Oh boy.
No.
Oh,
I will commend them
no,
for that
no.
because I don't think they've
Don't say
ever
no.
done like potty training things like during the 90s.
They've never had like a, you know, I remember the potty training. I mean, the closest thing maybe to seeing Barney in a diaper is the baby Barney thing. That was like really rare, but I don't think
The only time I've ever seen Barney in a diaper is when someone photoshops one on him.
or that too. I've never
Like-
seen potty
like-
End
training.
up in the wrong corner of wikis.
Literally.
Yeah, no, it's like I think in all the times when I was ever looking up reference for any of the Barney dolls I was making, just no matter which one I looked up, I'd always see at least one image of one of those dolls in a diaper, and I'm like, why?
So a lot of people in the comments are saying you can find Barney's World stuff at like TJ
Oh my
Maxx,
gosh.
Marshalls. I saw some at a bookstore.
I see them
Yeah,
at
they're just like
HEB
all
now.
over the place. HEB, Kohl's,
Five
Toys
Below,
R Us is back.
but
Five
Five
Below.
Below hasn't had Barney's World stuff. I've seen classic Barney stuff.
What now?
Can I come in? I'm sorry. No one else saw this. I'm pretty sure because no one else reacted to it when Karan brought his camera back on. It was like the scariest looking like crossfade, and I didn't know what was going. But it was longer. It was longer than that, and it was so terrifying to me. I don't know.
Sitting there and making face trying to figure out what was going on.
Bruh.
Like, why did no one else see that? Anyway, continue. Let me mute my mic.
So yeah, Orion, I don't know if you ever like displayed your opinions about the new show. What's your thoughts on it?
I mean, from what I have seen, I have not seen too much of it, but I mean, for what it is, I mean, from what I have seen, I mean, it's all right. I mean, I do think that, I mean, it has its own charm, and it's just, you know, it's just the one thing I always say about this is that I despise the runtime that they give this show.
Absolutely.
Like,
I think that's
I would have preferred that they had half the number of episodes just to give each episode the double the runtime to really better flesh out the lessons or the activities, whatever they're doing, because it always feels rushed. Even the episodes where it's like they do give like the Valentine special, I did watch that a little bit, and even then I thought that kind of felt a little rushed. Like, it just seems that no matter what they're doing, they're rushing things. So I really feel like that their 11-minute episodes should be 22, and the 22 episodes should be like at least 45.
an hour.
Yeah, like an hour. Like, it's just they're just not giving themselves enough time, and that's my main complaint with this show. Like, over time, I've gotten a lot more used to like the voices and everything, to where it's like, especially when I've heard the 35th anniversary video that one person put out, that animated video. I hear Barney's World, Barney, and I'm like, I actually that voice really grew on me because it actually is kind of comforting in its own way, and I kind of do appreciate it for that.
Yeah, it's
So
comforting when they use the actual actor. When you watch these like Dino dance videos, it's terrible because they use like
Oh,
completely
they're
different people.
all so bad. They're so bad.
Mel is clearly played by a grown woman, and they got some random black guy to be Barney. That's what it sounds like to me.
Like, dang, Caitlyn could have did it better. I ain't gonna lie.
like the thing is, I think Barney's voice I think was just in Barney's World. I think his voice is just best when he is trying to be comforting when he talks softer. That's when I like his voice the best. But other than that, like, yeah, the voice still like it's grown on me more just because of that. So I would say for what it is, yeah, it's all right. But
it also doesn't help that the actors just straight up don't promote the show anymore. Even when it came to like its 1 year anniversary last month, nobody said anything.
Really
sad. Wow. Well, actually, Langdon said something, but it was more or less like, "Here's a video of me doing stupid shit."
My enjoyment of Barney's World, I feel, was dead on arrival, only because you do things like they went so hard on rebranding Barney for this one specific thing. And when you do things like this, there should always be a purpose. There should be a why. Why are we doing this? What is the purpose? What will it fulfill? And I don't really vibe as much anymore with the notion of, oh, it's not for us, so that's why we don't enjoy it. Because you're okay, but Barney, what we grew up with, was for us at the time, and we're still vibing with it now. So it's still not for us, but we can go back and we enjoy it. Why can't we do that with this? Why did they need to be redesigned? Why does it have to be this long for episodes? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing that? And there's no clear answer. And the response that's coming in from all around being like, what is going on here? Like no one like warmed up to it necessarily. It kind of just sort of like you said, like when the anniversary of it being around came up and barely anyone said anything, I think should speak volumes, because it almost feels like the people involved don't really care.
Which is so strange. It's so strange because it seems like I thought this was supposed to be like their next big thing. Like after Barbie, it's like they were switching gears to Barney. So it's like I'm not feeling like the big push to make this the next big thing.
No.
Per se,
the same questions like Hedge has. I always thought like had internally in terms like of the show. Like, okay, if he's just some imaginary character, he's no longer a stuffed animal, he's just some imaginary character, why does he have texture all over him? Why do the kids dress like they just walked out the house wearing anything? Why does David have a flat top? I get like the 90s or whatever, but like that, nobody has that anymore. So why would you put that on a child in 2025?
David looks like he plays out in his pajamas.
Yeah.
His t-shirt, it says teddy bear. It looks like pajamas.
And then
why do the kids never mention anything about school? Like they're always at the park. Why is it always summer? Like, you know what I mean? Like these questions, I'm kind of like, all right, I get it. It's a kid's show. You don't really think about it all that much, but it's kind of like, at least do something to kind of make it seem more, I don't want to say real world aesthetic, but seem more like it's gonna sound weird.
Making it just feel more believable.
Believable. There we go.
You're on mute, man.
Ron, you're muted.
He's sick.
You're still muted.
Is he trolling?
Why?
No, all right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
My microphone switched somehow. But what I was saying was like, this is what I meant by like how I don't dislike it because it's like a different version of Barney. I dislike it because of just media in general. That's how all children's media today is. Like there isn't any thought behind it other than what are we gonna have them do. Think about it. Paw Patrol, like all the like huge shows of today that's children's media, they're all the same. There's not really no logic to them. It's just, okay, what's the adventure? Let's send them there.
And we all kept
there's nothing else to it.
We literally all kept saying, "Hey, like we hope it's not like a Cocomelon, or we hope it's not like a Paw Patrol, or we hope we all."
And
kept saying at the beginning.
I don't see how people think it's like Cocomelon, only because Cocomelon is nothing but music
It's- yeah,
consistently.
just
And
song.
that's the problem with this too, I think, is you are a refresh of a extremely musical series.
Yep.
And you sing one song.
Yep.
You know, you
Which-
have a database of so much music.
I feel like when they were kind of like analyzing it, they were like, okay, there's way too much singing going on. We need more like talking, more dialogue, more like crazy shenanigans Barney can get into. And it's kind of like, why? And again, like, there's some like, why is there a giant purple and green tree in the middle of this community park? Other than it's Barney and we need to sell this toy.
I just,
You know what I mean? Like, the more I kind of speak on it, the more like my opinion of the show just kind of slowly weighs down.
It almost feels like, I feel like I'm about to say a big thing. Let me formulate what I'm about to say. It almost feels like they over course corrected on what they thought people didn't like about Barney, and this came out. It felt as though they were like, oh, well, back then people thought Barney was creepy, so we made him animated now. Oh, people thought that Barney's voice was weird, so we're going to do a different version of it. And it feels like a massive misunderstanding of what people loved the most about Barney off of these preconceived, you know what I mean? Like, Barney was a success for a reason. Like, even if there are things that maybe parents didn't like back in the day, people thought were annoying, Barney was a success for a reason. He was the biggest in the 90s. Why would you not want that again? And that's a problem that happens with any company that buys a brand. You're buying a brand. You didn't make the brand. So, of course, you're not really going to understand the inner workings or why it was this, why it was that. You bought it. So that's why you get the creatives that were there, so that you can try and recreate. You're not going to be able to recreate the success, but you can at least get as close as possible. When you try to reinvent the wheel, that's the problem. You can't be the next thing by changing what was already great and trying to make it into your next greatness. You have to understand it.
I would also say, like, to your point, the focus groups or whatever they have internally in Mattel are just like overthinking and overanalyzing not only what made the show successful, but what made the character so likable within the eyes of children. For example, like in any given episode, Barney just pulls shit out of his ass. That's that nasty. He just pulls like random like stuff like from the ether.
That's what he does.
You know what I mean?
Like, that's why he gave them fingers, and then
Whereas when you watch Barney and Friends, it's like he'll like pull something out every once in a while to like exemplify like a song or like the episode's topic. He doesn't just like, you know what I mean? Like, he just, well, we're playing basketball, so
there you
go. We're playing this game, so let me conjure this hat. And it's like, dude, we get it. You're magic.
Dude, it's like, we're almost like beating a dead horse these days, because every time we do a podcast, we're like trashing the show, and it's like, it's
fun.
It is fun, but it's like nothing is successful about this show because of this show. You know what I mean? Like, they're not selling toys because this show is great. They're selling toys because it's a spin-off or a refresh of an already popular thing. Nothing that is happening with them and this show's popularity is because of this show. It's because of what came before it. And yes,
I will say it is somewhat successful overseas.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
like Canada specific, obviously it was going to be popular there because they're making it. But in terms of the like brand awareness itself, it is doing far more better overseas than it's doing here in America, where it was originally created.
And that's kind of a thing though. Like, things from other countries are usually bigger in other countries than the place that they've come from. Like Barney was massive here, obviously, but it was still massive in other. They were continuously releasing merchandise for Barney in Africa while it was
way after the show was done.
Gone, yeah, for the past 15 years, it still existed there. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's not an unheard of thing. Big Purple 88 says we should have had him on here, but no, we shouldn't have really because there isn't anything positive to really say about it.
Dude, I get like it's okay that you love the show. I get it. I like the show too. Like I'm just speaking on like the downfalls and like sort of like the mistakes that they're making. But I feel like you wouldn't really have like two sides of the same coin of the situation. You're just like the show because you just like the show, and that's fine. But we're just like analyzing like what's wrong and what they could have made better. Somebody also said in the comments.
Oh, go ahead.
Real quick. Somebody also said in the comments they could have took the Blue's Clues and You route. They also could have took like the Rugrats route, where like slowly but surely you reintroduce these characters, and put like a whole kind of like marketing ploy within them like through the episodes and whatnot. And it looks like they were like thinking of doing that because that's why you got those like multiple episodes about Baby Bop. They're slowly kind of like churning out Billy a little bit, but mainly the focus is primarily on the kids and every so often Barney.
Yeah, Dora's reboot also did it the right way as well. Like they kept the same formula they had before, just upgraded the animation. I think it's fair to say that most of our critiques are overly harsh. Like we don't actually like just despise like it. I don't think any of us actually care that much about this thing. I think more of it is we would just like to see Mattel treat the brand that they have with more respect than what they have been doing it, and they clearly don't. And I think that's more of what our gripe is. People are going to like the show or not like the show, and I think we just over exaggerate just because we can. But it's not. I think it's just more of the way that they handle the brand itself that is more of where our grievance of problems comes from, and it just so happens to be that we trash Barney's World the most because it's the thing that is the thing right now for them. So,
well, I remember at first glance when we first watched the leak episode, I was like, it's not for me, but like I can see why a child would like this, and I can see somewhat the work they kind of put in terms like the style of animation, the settings, even though they keep using the same ones over and over again. I can see why a lot of people just kind of would gravitate towards this. And like somebody also said, they're currently like burying Thomas. Like they don't care anymore. They bought Hit Entertainment for that brand specifically, and now that it's not making any money, they're like, all right, what's the next one?
Just destroyed it. Which, by the way, I don't know if you guys know, somehow this is connected. Target sells a Mattel like whatever 80th anniversary shirt right now. That's just Barney and Thomas. Have you guys seen that?
No.
You remember they had like the collage of all of them? There's a shirt that it's just Barney and Thomas on it now.
Like the stock photo of Barney,
like that, the cartoon. Here, let me see if I can pull it up. That's what I was trying to do.
Oh,
earlier.
That one.
Why do they keep doing that? Do they know they were like competing?
Oh, that's not it.
Even though they were like under the same company umbrella.
Barney looks at Thomas and says, "Guess who's alive right now? Guess who survived?"
Let me see if I can find it.
They didn't even
buried.
They also have some Barney's World shirts at Target that Walmart doesn't have. I saw on their site,
awesome.
Which is
I haven't
interesting.
seen anything for Barney when it comes to the clothing. Like anything besides toys, I have not seen anything for it.
This is the only
very rare.
I haven't seen the book. I haven't seen any of the clothing. Those little.
That's the only thing I've seen.
Okay.
I
would wear that.
Me neither.
I like the first response. What is that?
I wouldn't wear it either. Just looks horrible. Just horrible.
Put it in the Barney's World toilet.
Yo.
Yeah.
Got a kid just on it.
Has anybody even seen those little snack pouches yet?
No, so
No.
those were
Like-
literally you had to subscribe to the company that was like you had to be. It was one of those situations where you had to like sign up and pay like monthly, and they would like ship a certain amount to your house or something like
Oh
that.
god, another subscription.
It was
No,
like these
I
Barney
think-
Bear Schoolie. I kept seeing them on my Instagram. Like they were on every ad after I would watch a story. Like those
I
things
think-
were popping up like crazy.
I think what happened was we revealed. Oh, that looks terrible.
Yeah, that's the shirt.
Ew.
Faded.
I'm-
ugh.
It looks sun bleached.
Literally.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it. I don't understand it. I don't
Yeah,
get
that's-
it.
Yeah,
What's there to understand? It's Barney and
It
a
looks
train.
those are their two biggest
Look at it,
brands.
it looks
when
like he's about
comes
to run him
children's
over.
Media.
Like he's looking dead at him.
Like get
Why
off the
is
get
that?
off the tracks, bro.
Look, Thomas is side eyeing like the Dakin.
I think what happened was that we found it right before like the first episode premiered. Like we found the orange juice they were going to release, the jelly, like the other snacks, and yeah, I think one or two things happened. One, Mattel was like, "What are you doing? You weren't supposed to share that. Our brand deal is off." Or two, our new U.S. health department, quote unquote, sidestepped in and was like,
No colored food.
"It's gonna give somebody autism."
Dude,
But that's
what
the
else?
whole point, though.
The other thing I think is funny is Target has that stupid dancing Barney toy, that Barney's World, whatever it is, that you guys thought
Oh, the
looked like the
expensive one?
studio doll or whatever. Yeah, it's already on sale. It's only like $8 on sale, but it's already on sale, and it just drop like a couple months ago.
I haven't
Yeah,
even
it
seen
sounds
it.
like what, $90?
It was like 90 when it dropped, and now
No,
it's
it's-
like 50. I
Now
think.
it's 50, but it's on sale at Target for 43.
Yeah. But when
They
they
just
Okay,
keep
that's
marking it
that's
down.
more.
Wow,
yeah.
what a steal!
when they first showed that thing, and I saw that
Have you-
thing was $90, absolutely
I said, nope.
not.
That's more than
Nah.
Sonic Racing Crossworlds.
Literally a video game. Like that's crazy.
Oh my God.
Put it in the Barney's World toilet.
Have you guys seen that thing move? That
No.
toy?
Mm-mm.
Did you guys have you seen the
I've
You know that-
video
okay,
where they have
so
the
wait.
commercial?
Did anybody buy it?
No, nobody's.
No,
buying
that's why it's on
Um,
sale, Ed.
it. You know that dance move he like in the show he like does like he rocks his arms. It's
Mhm.
that.
It does
He
that,
over
yeah.
and over again.
Yeah,
And his hands light up like red, like around the.
it's a
Which is
really
a fire
good
the
hazard.
heart.
Rash. He's got bursitis.
Okay. Anyway,
I don't know, man. Again, we're criticizing out of love. I think. I don't know anymore.
Yeah. I would love to see it in motion on like YouTube by like somebody, like a parent that bought it, but I generally don't think anybody has it in their house.
I will commend them. I will commend them. Like last thing here, because they're a toy company, their best foot forward is going to be like the merchandise. So like as much as we're harping on the $90 dancing doll, that is a creative thing. The treehouse set, when you open the door, for the first time ever, you can like make Barney come to life. You know what I mean? Like they play the sound effects and everything.
Mhm.
I think that's pretty cool.
And
But
it's
we
the
already
only time
knew,
you can-
like, yeah. But
The figures are not. I like the heart hands Barney. I think that's kind of cool.
yeah.
I took the batteries out because it's annoying, but like I wish you could just keep them like that.
You
But-
press the stomach.
Yeah, you press the stomach and he puts his hands. If you could have him just doing that instead of having to,
to do
but
it.
like
yeah.
the figures.
I
are
do think it
Ron,
was
I
actually
know-
really cool that they did action figures in general. I thought that was actually pretty cool
Yeah.
instead of just doing plushies because it did make it stand out from classic Barney because they always did the plushies. So I
Yeah.
thought it was actually really cool that they did action figures.
Karan,
Well,
you
the original Barney, they had a lot of plastic toys as well. They just.
I mean, yeah, they had
didn't-
plastic
they
things,
didn't
but like
speak and things like that.
nothing. It was imposable because I had some when I was a kid too, but they were just like little standees, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
You just had
Kenny?
to pretend they can move.
Karan, Oh, those eyes. It looks like,
He looks like
it looks like he has
puppy dog eyes.
cataract.
Like, what are you doing? Yeah.
Like he's going to see an eye doctor or an optometrist.
All right, spit it out, Kaylin.
Good Lord.
Hey.
Oh, what? Wow.
Do you still have the adventure bus?
Ouch. Yeah, it's somewhere in the kids' room.
Okay. Is it one of those cars you can like backtrack and then like?
No,
It don't
so
even,
you
that
just-
don't look like
Okay.
just
never
regular
mind.
push car.
Yeah, it's one of those things you push down the slide and let it crash.
Yep. Pretty much.
Like
So
the
shall we
show.
move on to the costumes? I
Yeah,
think we talked enough about Barney's world.
let's go back to the costumes.
Yes, we shall. So, Hedge thought it would be fun if we are we ranking our least?
I know. I think
like,
he just said what we think is the best suit and the worst suit in our opinion.
Right. So like one of each for each person.
Now, are we
Okay.
talking specifically the series or Barney suits in general?
In general? No, what we saw
Just
in
the
the
series.
series. Yeah.
Like Backyard Gang
Okay.
2 season 13 or Barney and
Yes.
Friends Barney?
If it was anything outside of that, we could be here all night.
Okay, well, the best one is the 1994 Imagination Island Live in New York City suit. The worst one is the very first Backyard Gang. Moving on.
We're not
You
doing
guys-
this anymore.
Okay,
It is
wait a minute.
absolutely-
No, wait.
It is
wait a minute.
absolutely the worst suit.
Wait, hold on. Back
I
it
knew you
up.
guys were gonna. I knew you guys were gonna try to pretend that it's not. It is literally
No.
the worst suit.
No, you.
Can we get
all
some visuals,
specs-
please?
You, quiet.
By all specs, it is the worst. There's nothing.
No.
Go ahead. No nostalgia like baiting kind of thing for you guys. Honestly, tell me how that suit's not the worst.
You see a cane slowly go towards Quran.
Just yank.
Yank him out the.
Tell me how it's not the worst. I'll wait.
Hold on.
And
I'm getting
that's it.
the.
There we go.
I'm getting the.
Okay,
I'm
hang
getting
on.
the-
hold on. I
I'm getting
wasn't
the
ready to be
That silence
questioned.
was very loud.
Okay. I don't think. Okay, hang on. Hang on. I got something cooking up in here. Hang on. I got some. What are we talking about?
Oh my god.
And 1990 is
Oh
a
my
very,
God.
very, very close follow up to being the worst.
Well, that was just scary looking.
Well, they both were scary looking. That's the whole thing. Like they just both.
Well,
suck.
okay. Within an angle, the second one was scary looking. Like that photo we all seen recently of like an event where they pulled out
Yeah.
the bear
with the light,
from the
with the light
camping
stick.
video.
Oh, that
Yeah. I was like,
Looks like he's just a
"Don't-
murderer."
Get that away from me. Yeah. That was,
Is my
Well,
thing sharing?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
the
man.
worst suit. That is the one I was talking about.
Unbelievable.
That is no. It's
He's
believable.
so friendly and awesome looking.
Dude.
My
It is
man.
believable.
Okay, yo.
blown.
Come on, man.
I don't know how people are.
Boom.
I wouldn't say it's the
Boom.
worst. I mean, it's just different.
Well, that I
It was
mean, that's what
definitely
we're here to-
primitive.
That's what we're here to argue about. What's the worst? What's the worst suit by your standards, Orion?
He looks like a grandfather.
He does.
I mean,
That's what I used
Well,
to
that's
lie
the
to kids and
point.
tell him he was Barney's dad.
personally, I would say my least favorite suit is probably the season. It's one of the last suits. I think season 9, 10.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I thought he was about to say
It-
13. I was about to roast.
Season
It's
9
just-
suit is not worse than the Backyard Gang suit.
Season 9?
Hang on.
Wait,
Go,
wait, go down.
Season
wait, no.
suit
Go. Wait,
is
no.
not
it's-
worse.
Go down. Keep going down. Keep going down. That one.
This
Look at those
one?
eyes.
That suit
Yes,
is not
looks
worse.
terrible.
Yeah,
than the Backyard Gang
I
suit.
hate that one.
Yes, it
I
is.
don't.
Look at
I
the
hate
eyes.
that one.
He looks.
His
angry.
eyes are angry.
Okay, if we're gonna nitpick things like that, compare those eyes to the terrible looking eyes of the Backyard Gang suit.
And the ones with the loud
Okay.
clicking.
But they're not slanted inwards.
Yeah, like his
So
eyes
what?
are just
It looks bad.
the 1988 suit. His eyes may have been a little
What do you-
misaligned,
what do we
but
who
they
cares if they're not slanted inward?
Because we know.
So
for-
what?
Like,
he looks evil.
like they're
The
supposed
first
to be
one looks
parallel
evil.
to what he's looking.
No,
straight.
he was just
looks-
misunderstood.
No, you
He
guys
looks
are
like a-
only you guys are only
looks like a
fans of the
foreign
Backyard
man.
Gang suit because of nostalgia.
Kieran, what did you say was your favorite?
Even they knew it was a terrible suit because they changed it.
No,
Like,
it was
they
a
got halfway
terrible.
through.
It was a terrible suit because
even they decided to do something different without ever actually giving it a real chance.
He said his favorite was the 94.
And good on him.
Yeah,
The 94.
I mean,
Okay, that's fair.
The best suit is, I mean,
the best suit. I do agree with the best suit. The best
suit
suit was the 1994.
For sure.
This one is my worst. I
would disagree with that one. I actually would disagree with that one.
That's honorable mention.
This is the scariest dude I've ever seen in my entire life.
It looks like the guy
Have you ever seen it? When he came out the chimney,
and it was
like, the man in the big red suit?
His eyes, I would be I'd be running out of the house. Oh my god!
I'll be terrified.
And then they pulled him out too, bro.
It is not.
Funny, yo.
You're right, Roy. No, it is not.
The first one isn't friendly or soft.
Somebody said he has a chiseled jaw.
That's
but this okay, but so this one, this is a problem because the season 2 suit is the night, like the Backyard Gang 90s suit all the way through to the end of season 2. So like, if you choose that suit, you have to choose it as an entirety.
Of course, it's
because it's not a different suit.
I wouldn't say that he looked. He did not look his best when he first started off, especially with like that whole triangle of the stomach missing the bottom.
You're telling me those eyes aren't as bad as the season 11 suit or whatever that was y'all looked at?
He had a problem at
but
first.
Also, like, look at his stomach.
Drugs is what it looks like.
This Barney was just excited. He was just on a sugar high. That's it.
It was a high of something.
They didn't.
I just hated that the mouth movement on here was so stiff. I hated it.
I love that our debate has become all of us just talking at the same time.
I'm saying
that's what debating is.
Same thing for the past 5.
Worst is season 7 to season 8.
I agree. That's my
90.
No season.
What is 90? Pajama
90,
party, Barney?
The 90 suit and the pajama party suit. No, my worst was the season 7 and 8. I'm not gonna lie. That's my worst.
Season 13 is the honorable mention for best.
Yes,
suit.
it is because that suit is really good. I don't care what nobody say.
I care what they say because they're lying.
Season 13 is really good. They're lying
That's
about
the pajama party suit
being good.
No, about not being
that
good.
one's terrible.
Oh, y'all are very much lying. I don't like that one.
Okay. This is worse than the Backyard Gang suit.
Yes, it is.
I'd say.
This is the worst promo photo of him.
I think that suit's fine.
Screw it. I'll
Personally,
no.
That's my
don't worry
worst.
about it.
Sorry.
It was clearly meant for somebody else.
Don't worry about it.
And when they figured out that Carrie was
I'm
going
gonna
to
do
be
it.
in there, like, all right, well, we're going to have to make some adjustments, and it looks bad. Like they lowered the arms.
I do agree that it looks bad. Do I agree that it's the worst suit? No.
Yes, you do.
The one thing I don't like about that suit was that I don't like that it's clearly like the way that they did the stomach was how you could see the crease of the legs on his stomach. I never liked that.
Oh yeah, I see it. Mm-hmm.
That was the only thing I never liked about it.
I never liked that they like they
crease
shoved
of the
his,
legs
like,
on the stomach
into his crotch.
Yeah, like you can see the shadow because you can tell that like his stomach was starting to become part of his legs. Like,
yeah,
what a crazy statement.
I think his face was the worst. I didn't like his face or his eyes. I don't know. That's the most.
Just scroll down for a second, Hedge, because this one just looks like a dishwasher.
To the next one.
Yeah, scroll to the next one.
A good quality dishwasher.
This wiki's making me mad.
Not a
so
good
much
quality
open
dishwasher. Look at that. Just nasty body. Look at that.
That's the
It
Kurt
looks
Mattel
like
suit.
it looks like baggy jeans.
Ew.
Like these baggy pants. I've never noticed that. Ugh.
I never liked the way.
I love a good book.
Pile of towels.
A pile of clothes, absolutely.
I never liked
just looks
the
bad.
flare.
That's
It
how
also
he
looks
was.
very.
That's how he was
It
when
also
Dolly was rubbing his stomach.
it also looks very uncomfortable when he's like moving in it. Like whenever he's like walking, it looks like he's moving the entire suit.
There's a reason why he didn't make it to any TV episodes. It was just no, it didn't.
No, it was the season
Not
9.
that suit. No, that's not the same
That
suit.
one is
it
that
not the
same
same
one
suit?
Wiki
that
is
was
wrong. They keep acting like all of these videos are like all of these suits are the same, and they're not. That's not the season 9
He is
suit.
wrong.
That's not the season 9 suit. Look at pull up like a clip, like a picture from a season 9 episode. Those are not the same.
Isn't this suit in Let's Go to the Farm as well? That looks like the
Yeah.
Let's Go to the Farm suit.
Yes,
too.
they only did the home videos with it, and then they switched to the suit that they used for Let's Make Music and like season 10.
And I,
But that's
I
not the
Came
only,
to
same
life
suit
that
as
his
the
soul
season
didn't
9.
go with him.
only knew
All
that
right,
because
go.
whoever
Hold on.
just mentioned walk.
Ew.
Yeah,
See, like it. There's a suit that came. All right,
I like that. one.
that's my problem with Wiki. Hold on.
Publicity.
You know what I'm talking
This is
about though?
good.
Like they lowered the arms.
Yeah,
Like,
you
wait,
can tell
you know
for
what I
sure
mean?
there.
I think he's wearing a tie. This photo
Wearing a
sucks.
towel.
He looks bad in this photo.
He
Towel.
looks like a frog.
One thing,
Yeah.
one thing I didn't like about the later suits was that I really started to dislike them when they started shortening the torso, so the legs got longer, and
Yes,
so
they did.
he started getting a double knee. Like if you saw him from the side, if he bent his leg, you see that he actually has two knees. And it was because his calf would bend. His leg would bend at the calf, so he looked like he had a double knee. And I
This
thought
was
that was
also
so
during the
gross
era-
looking.
The legs.
Wasn't this
definitely
also during the era where they were starting to give him like a giant ass? Like they were like,
What?
Well, I
Look,
think
okay.
we're watching two different Barneys here.
What are you talking?
All right, hold on. So I have to
Go to, like-
hold on.
Oh my
Like that.
gosh.
see,
Can I just? I'm sorry.
why are his hips so big?
Whoever chose the screenshots and screen grabs for this wiki, why there's so many better just like standing photos you could have gotten. You always get them in like him like motion blurred moving doing something. It looks terrible.
You said Barney with the big ass. Oh my
His arms are blurred.
Okay.
I'm so
Look at
Look
over.
how big his ass is.
Is the firehouse in the room with us?
I'm so overstimulated. I can't. Is that the one with the big ass?
Yeah, you can tell from the front.
If you can see it from the front, wait till you see it from the.
Look at the tail. The tail looks like a dookie that's about to slip out.
Put him in the Barney's World toilet.
Yeah,
Hold it over his butt.
All right,
I
look
saw
at this.
The legs
Hold
do
on.
get longer.
Lord have mercy.
This one is just an extension of.
Look, those are not the same suit.
They're not.
No, they're
The one
not.
on the right
Yeah,
is season 9.
yeah.
And I hate that whoever
Well, it could
does
be
this
lighting.
can't see that.
It could be the
Because
lighting.
season 9 suit was way more boxier.
No, you can tell on the lower teeth that the one on the left has wider teeth than the
And the one on
The
the
one on the
left is like thicker too.
The one
Somebody
on the
said
left
Barney's
is when they
BBL
started
era.
making the wide jaw.
Yeah.
That started
Honestly-
taking over for like season 10 and season 11.
They're both starting to look the same to me. The second one looks like it has AI smoothing.
Man, look at the nose of the one on the right. It's
big,
way
it's
more like
fat,
rectangle
Yeah,
than
it's
boxy.
bigger.
and it's fat.
And his face is more
Mhm.
narrow. It was still that narrow kind of face before they started to widen it.
His neck is smaller too.
Yeah. Not
That
the
now
same.
I see that. I see that.
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
like
yeah.
a Switch
Not the
versus
same.
Switch 2.
Now,
comparison.
since we're on this, we might as well just do the other comparison.
Malachi, what is going on?
No,
There's
what's
no
going on
way the
here?
one on the right
No.
is worse than the one on the left.
Are you kidding?
Are you
He
kidding?
looks like he has. He looks like
Look
he
at
has
those.
human feet.
Look how
The
stupid
only thing
the ankles look on the
Look at his
backyard
feet.
gang suit, and look how dumb his arm looks. Like, bro, what is happening?
I don't.
First of all,
it's just.
it looks like they're in the same area.
It does.
Like he's just standing on the side of the caboose.
Yeah, they're at the cookout.
Who are you, imposter?
None of your business. I think it's just the design being different.
He's skinny though.
Man.
That backyard gang is a little on the skinnier side. They made that 90 suit bigger. 90 one's thicker.
Man,
Could you tell in Barney's world they made his tail massive? so they wouldn't have to give him a giant ass.
Anyway,
I do like
whole
that he
show
had
was
a
lagging.
tongue in the backyard gang. I like that they gave him a tongue. Like they gave it was different.
but it was
I
so
love
insignificant that no one realized it until we started complaining that Barney's World Barney had a tongue, and then we were like, "Dude, so did Backyard
Really,
Gang."
backyard gang Barney.
And
had
then
a
everyone's
tongue.
like, "I never noticed that before."
Literally.
I love pink tongue Barney paws. I really enjoyed that design
Me
aspect, and
too.
I wish they didn't change it.
Me too.
It is so
Hey,
it stands
yo.
out more on the first one.
Didn't they give BJ one in the beginning too? Am I tripping?
Yeah,
They did.
BJ had a tongue.
Yeah, they did. Yep.
See, they be.
But that was, I mean, that was mainly because,
Yeah,
I think that was just mainly because he doesn't have to look through the mouth.
Yeah, true.
They extra freaked out over here.
They calling us freaked out, bro.
Well, didn't David Voss have to look through like the esophagus?
Yeah,
You
he
know,
looked through
there's a
the back.
photo-
He went through the back of the mouth.
Yeah, if you look, there's very unfortunate shots in Waiting for Santa where he's moving the mouth. You can see the hole in the mouth, in the tongue, where he's looking through. It's such a big hole in his tongue.
That reminds
thing
me of
is,
the
it's
first
like-
Ninja Turtles. That reminds me of the first Ninja Turtles movie where I think it was Donatello. He was like laughing really hard, and the actor was like leaning back.
Yeah,
you could see that the actor inside.
You can see the actor's mouth in the turtle's mouth.
Yeah,
I saw a photo recently where you could actually they took a behind the scenes photo where you could actually see the actor's eyes right underneath the turtle's eyes.
Oh God. Oh, like
Yeah,
under
because
the bandana.
Yeah, because the way the bandana worked was that the entire underside of the bandana could move up, and so they had it like really wide open, so you could see his entire face inside the turtle's face. So you could see his eyes and his mouth, and it was so creepy looking, but it was really cool.
I'm gonna send a photo in our group chat if you guys want to put it in, if I can find it. When I was editing the Barney's Fun and Games video, there was a screen grab that I got by accident where BJ was like, kind of like how you said with Donatello, he was like doing something or jumping, and you could see like the fold where like the head stops, and you can see like a gap, and you can see like the actor inside. And it's like,
really?
You sent that to us?
No, I'm about to.
Gross.
I never caught that.
I gotta find it though.
Somebody said stop talking tongues.
You made that?
No, I didn't. I got this recently. I just thought it was really cute.
I was about to
Is that
say
an emotional corn?
Yeah, emotional support corn.
Emotional support corn.
Would love it.
There's that one. I got this little. Let's see if I got this little positive potato.
That's cute.
Do you have the?
Yeah, I thought these were really cute.
Do you have the "It's Not a Big Deal" pickle?
I have the emotionally support pickle.
Nice.
I have the emotionally support pickle and the emotionally disturbed tomato.
Ew.
Nice.
Oh my God.
That
Oh
is
my
so
God.
bad.
Ew.
I never caught that.
Why have you
Ew.
never? How do you
Whoa.
even catch that, dude? That is
That was weird.
And knowing
No,
what's going on with
we
that?
probably saw that and died.
So we can put it up.
Yo,
Ew.
died. You bro. That's
I was
insane.
editing and I paused because I had to help my partner with something, and I looked back at the screen. And I said, "Ew." Thinking we're in a
By
turtleneck.
accident, just we've got to put that up on the screen
That's
so everybody can see it.
hilarious. They
Hold
said
on.
BJ would love that.
That's disgusting. I've never.
Oh
That's
my
gross.
God! Wow.
That
Why
must
is
have been when
it
they were
called him Barney?
stretching before the limbo.
I think they were doing the bowling thing. They were bowling the pins. He was like, "Yes."
That's so gross looking. I didn't
My
even know his
BJ
mouth
was-
could close that much.
My bro Billy was so excited. His whole head came off.
Bro, like, is that the collar of the neck?
Yeah.
That is so weird looking.
No wonder why
They
they
gotta
stopped
pop my
jumping.
head
They
off
probably
real
saw this
quick.
in a freeze frame and were like, all right, we cannot let you guys just do like this all this physicality.
That's awesome.
Good eye.
It does look like an AI image.
That's a really good eye. I never caught that. That's crazy. Now I want to go and watch it so I can see.
Barney, do you like my new red hat?
No.
Make America Great Again, 28.
28.
That's when his voice was deeper.
Bait eye.
Oh man.
I wish I could find. There's a lot of like really bad screen grabs. I'm just looking through my folder.
So we've been arguing. We haven't. We were supposed to like give our own like individual ones. So Karan said his. My favorite, and I'll always stand by that. The Great Adventure suit to me is the best looking on-screen suit. Like aside from the animatronics and whatnot, it just like pops for real. Which I'm sure they kind of thought about that while they were like filming the movie because obviously it was on Vision Power.
It's like an elevated season 4 suit.
Lord have mercy! Look how scary this thing is.
Season 4 plus.
Season 4 Pro Max. Yeah.
I don't think it's bad. I only don't like that suit with what they did with the eyes sometimes, and then the cover of the movie. The movie cover is such a bad shot of Barney and so many.
Well, you know what? So 2 years ago when they officially announced the relaunch, they used an image that was supposed to be like a promotional thing, and you could tell they used that image, edited like to make it like look like he was running, and then like inserted the egg later. So clearly that wasn't meant for that one.
He looks high.
You can see his chin fold. Why would you ever take a photo of him like that?
You guys aren't going to like this, but his eyes look just like that suit that you guys are hating on in season 11.
That thing is scary.
Because you can't see his teeth.
That's Brian and Leah. Yeah.
And
looks like
look at that ugly bear too in the back.
Terrifying.
Bro, he
Why
like
are you there, bro?
Cheese animatronic, bro.
Man, move.
Oh man.
I'll take a picture. Let me get on this.
Just one little random thing that just may remind me of the one thing I absolutely hated about my first Barney was that I hated his chin fold. Like the dude looked like he had been like a heavy smoker and had recently got like his throat worked on, because the way I had sewed it on, it was like it got so wrinkled, like it was like tied weird, so like there's a weird pinch of skin under there, and I was always like, ew, like I didn't know how to fix it. And so
I can't stand it.
There's literally a picture of me with him still on the fridge, and I look at that chin fold every now and again. I'm all like, I'm glad you're gone now.
It's bad. Josh Martin, whenever he'd be doing Barney, because I guess he's tall, he would puppet the mouth so hard to where you could see the underneath of his jaw every single time he would talk, and it bothered the mess out of me.
Yeah,
I will give you credit for this in terms of the Great Adventure suit. When they did that DVD re-release a few years ago, and they used this image
with the face,
terrible. Look at his neck,
and he'd like look in different ways too, like cross-eyed,
like
such a
he's not even looking. He's not even looking at the camera.
Right,
worse than the normal one. I remember seeing that at Walmart and being like, I'm ashamed.
I'm ashamed.
Why would you buy that?
I think I have that one. No, I bought that. I bought that copy of it, and they sent the old cover.
It will spare you.
I want to see.
Somebody tried to tell me that Dr. Eggman was in Great Adventure. I'm like, what are you talking about? He was talking about the balloon guy.
Yo,
you know what?
I'm about the hot air balloon guy.
You know what? I kind of want to grab that picture real quick.
Oh my
gosh.
God,
my head. This has been hilarious. We got to do this more often. Again.
Just make fun of him. Well deserved.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Yeah, I never even watched this. Like I ordered the one with the face, and they sent this one, but the disc
Oh
is
god.
the newer disc.
Oh, weird.
Right,
It is weird.
right. That's what I'm saying. This is a newer disc.
I don't know what they're doing.
That's the disc that goes in the faces one.
All right, I found the picture. So there's this picture that I took of me, Barney together, and I hated his little chin flap that was just
Wow.
very crudely put together.
He looks like he's
It looks like
awkwardly
Trump.
taking that picture. He's not sure what he's supposed to do.
It looks like Trump's.
It looks like that photo from The Office where he's like shaking his hand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's exactly.
I still love this picture, but I definitely feel like I want to do an updated version of it now.
You should.
Okay, Malakai, period.
The shirt. Oh, it's Gianna. See.
Did you
Is that from
did you
the
see
collab?
they killed her off?
Yeah, they killed her off.
Oh,
Yo, what they did?
She's not dead. Don't say that. She's not. Don't say. Bro,
Not
was
casually.
I literally saw the
spoiling.
clip.
They killed her off.
It was so good. That ending part, like people were really like trashing that show, but it was so good. That whole last episode was good, but I don't think she's dead. I think she's gonna come back. She didn't
No,
die.
Selena Gomez is like, y'all can't afford me no more.
Yeah, just let her go.
Kill me off the show.
Let her be with the Lord.
They can't kill her off after we just found out that Billy was her daughter, bro. They can't.
Billy was
Wait,
her
what?
daughter.
Like I went and bought the Complex merch too.
What?
Where? What merch?
What-
I didn't buy
wait.
any merch.
The Alex Russo merch from Complex.
I ain't buy that merch.
But over $60.
It was too expensive. I wanted the sweatsuit though. I ain't gonna lie.
Not a single person bought anything. I ain't seen one.
So they go,
one
great,
Barney
there's Selena
post.
Gomez. So what?
She didn't even wear it. She wore the Spring Breakers and the Wizard stuff. She did not acknowledge Barney at all.
She did not.
Yeah, why would you?
That's a shame.
I think she did this Mattel though when she reposted the advertisement for it, and she said, "Love me some classic Barney." I'm like, "Ooh, what? What do you mean by that?"
She said, I sure hope the show ends soon. Wink. And they killed her off in Wizards.
Mattel calls Disney, "Hey, can you do me a favor?"
Why don't you write this in your script real quick?
Yeah, talk shit about our brand.
All right, did everybody vote or give their opinions on the suits?
Orion didn't.
Oh, well, I mean, okay, so I mean, my favorite suit, I agreed with Karan. The 1994 suit, obviously, I think is top tier, is the best. The worst, I would say, was the I forget which one it was. We just looked at it. The season 9 suit. I think, was
Backyard
the
gang
worst.
suit. Yes.
No. I defy you. No.
I don't know.
It is-
All I'm saying is, if that's one of the best, I mean, how come more
Primitive-
people aren't building it?
Primitive does not mean bad.
If it's one of the best, how come more people aren't building it? Why is everyone going to?
Who says nobody's building it?
Need to be recreated.
I mean, somebody built it and then they tossed it into a storage unit.
Did it really?
Yeah, Andrew, he built it and now it's just in the storage unit.
Oh, what a shame.
But that's also because it just, I mean, he
It's
built
just
it the
so
same way that the original one was built. So like, it's like just to protect it from
really
deteriorating.
dark.
He did the Toy Story meme. I don't want to play with you anymore.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
You know, I was always curious about like how they want I was really cool. I always wanted to see the full thing, and I was like, I just randomly came across it a few weeks ago on TikTok, because every now and again I go on there, and I was like, yeah, I was actually pretty impressed with what he did with that suit.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I wish I had done better on my part when I worked with him on it. it's one of those things where it is a learning experience building these guys. And immediately when I saw the final results of that suit, I knew there was stuff I wanted to fix on him. And I'm like, I wish I could go back and have fixed it before. Because one thing I should have realized this beforehand was that since I sculpted the head that went underneath it. So he built the fiberglass skull, the 3D printed. I sculpted it, and I knew I should have done it. I should have sharpened all the features on his face, because once Andrew had put on the foam, it rounded off the edges, so he came off a little softer looking. And I knew that was possibly going to happen. And I was like,
Barney, what were you
He
doing?
would be a Republican. Hey, friends. Make America.
but yeah, no, I think at some point or another, I think maybe I will try to attempt the 1988 Barney.
Yeah, do it. Woo, do it.
At some point, maybe, because I got some other things going on right now that require my attention of right now.
Period.
Yeah.
Other me, so I can
other
in the house and harass Karan with it, making videos.
There may be.
I'm sorry. Do what now?
What'd you
say?
doing?
All right. Well,
I hate this. Will gave him a Cleveland. That's it.
I get down here. It's pretty good. Oh. Okay. Enough.
all right. Do we have anything else before we close this thing out?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I did want to roast the most recent merchandise, but we're going to be here all
I thought we did already.
Well, we didn't show it.
Or I couldn't find it.
Oh.
I tried to find the skates and stuff, but I couldn't find any of it. There is a book at Target called Hey Friends, but it's like shaped like Barney.
I know what you're talking about.
Some board book.
Ooh, a new book.
That's something I could find.
It's one of those this is our friend Barney. Barney loves to sing. Barney's a purple dinosaur.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. I remember having
it's just every page is the obvious. Barney is purple. Barney loves to
really.
Barney has a mouth and he talks with it.
There's also those Scholastic books that are based off of the episodes. And it's kind of like, why would I buy? I'll just go watch the episode.
Yeah, she's not dead. They literally said she was gonna find. Oh, they're talking about wizards.
Wow.
Yeah, bro, Alex ain't dead.
Is that the boom boom? The boom boom?
Boom boom
And
boom.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, sounds like this is the end for us.
No, it's not the end. We're gonna go on for another 2 hours.
The devil
Rain finale.
I'm going to strip and get in his bed. Okay.
What?
Bed? No bed. No bed.
Ooh. Tired.
No, you're not. You've been going for
tired.
another 2 years.
All right, fine.
Did y'all see the Boys to Men new edition and Tony Braxton are going on tour?
He's touched millions of children.
Yes, we did. Did you know? Yes, at least I saw that. I saw them all perform a medley on Good Morning America of 30 seconds of each of their songs.
Did y'all mention Homegirl?
60-year-old men just trying to recapture.
Did y'all mention
nostalgia?
Related Ralph Trans Van? Is that real?
I don't believe it, but I don't know. I feel like no one would know who Ralph Transvan is except for us.
No. I'm still in disbelief that she's married to Birdman. Like only in Hollywood, like someone with that amount of money would be able to get her.
Boy got a 5-star tattooed on the ceiling of his head.
Said it already. I did it already. Put some respect on my name.
Staring at life from a Goodyear blimp, boy.
Blip.
Ron, did you watch the verses?
Unfortunately, I watched some of it.
They need a Lil Wayne and Turk.
They need, yes. No Limit ran right over them. And I did not think it was going to go that way. But you forget how, this is a different conversation. But,
I'm about to say, this is a completely different podcast.
Yeah. Goodbye, everybody.
Oh, man.
Thanks
Orian,
for coming.
thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Yes.
He immediately turns stream off.
Oh, man. Anyway.
He's
So,
touched
Ryan, thank you again
millions
for
of children.
coming to talk about your new suit.
Yeah.
Again, all the people already can find you on Instagram.
Oh, you can find me at Orian Dagger on both Instagram and Facebook. That's OrianDagger. Orian Dagger.
Someone says, "Are you guys going to do the Twitch stream?" We are. It's just
Yes,
like I said,
we gotta watch
things just got way out of control.
Adventure Bus.
But we will. And
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
Adventure Bus will be the one that we'll do sooner
I'm
than
gonna
later.
adventure on that bus.
So, yeah, keep an eye out for that. Again, new Barney's World episodes. The final 12 premiere tonight. If you want to stay up, be my guest. If not, whatever. You can find us on all our Instagrams whenever we announce that we're going to do one of these. So be on the lookout for that. Follow me on Instagram at TRiffAttributes. Be sure to catch Mr. K's Clubhouse new season premiering this Friday.
Woo!
Hedge, do you have any more videos you're planning that you want to reveal? He's gonna dance. All right. Well, until then, thank you all for coming by, and we'll see you again soon. See you.
And remember, I love you.